Commitment. The definition of commitment is an agreement or pledge to do something in the future. Something being pledged, or the state or an instance of being obligated or emotionally impelled. Our verse is Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Well, on April 19th, 2019, I made a commitment. I pledged to Chief Africano that I would start a sewing school for the people of his tribe in Turkwell, West Pokot, Kenya. I'd already been through the ringer in the year prior dealing with corruption and shady people who were trying to make quick money from a naive do-gooder. My heart was a bit hardened and bitter after dealing with all the schemes of those who worked diligently to take advantage of the uneducated, impoverished people that I had come to love. With faith in God's ability to do the impossible, I decided I would transform this abandoned church building, 6 crumbling houses, and 5 acres of land into a functioning sewing school, all while working full-time as a high school family and consumer sciences teacher and visiting during my school breaks. I remember looking at Chief and telling him, no matter what comes, I will see this through. And I was so full of hope when this particular picture was taken, me, my new partner, 2 local pastors, and a chief. What I didn't realize that was my previous year of turmoil was just the beginning of more corruption, crooked roads, and unlikely circumstances. But for better or for worse, I was just stubborn enough and just crazy enough to stake my entire reputation and a large chunk of my personal finances upon that commitment. So what is the how and why of such a commitment? It begins with having a clear vision from God, having principles from which to operate, and the internal fortitude to deal with the setbacks and roadblocks. And after that comes the celebration. So this week's devotional and commitment is going to highlight the ongoing work of God in reaching the very least in a very remote and almost forgotten part of Western Kenya. Look forward to sharing with you in the next few days.